something nice about somebody, just be quiet. A Spider-Man guitar.
Signed by Celine.
How you guys doing? I said, how are you?
Oh, I'm magnificent. You know that.
Look at all these people out here.
They're all in from McFarland.
That's what I
You
hear.
should have heard when I came. Oh, Christ, it's Lee. They were having such a good time listening to Todd.
Hey,
Now they'll have a good time with you. I'm going to sit down and rest for a while.
I'm thinking,
Like, when they can't just pound on the desk, they have to like put their hand all the way up and then slam it down. Exactly, like that.
like that.
What did she say?
When characters are drawn really far, when instead of just going like this at the desk, they go.
That's my fault. Was mentioning you. He did a shot, or you were giving an example, I think. And it was something we both agreed on. If you draw Thor with a cape floating in... There was something where you said if you draw Thor with a hammer, he wouldn't be like this. He'd be like this. Todd understands that so perfectly. It's one of the few things he does understand. Whatever emotion you have, whatever action you have, you carry it to the extreme.
So
I'm still talking. And it was brilliant too. It doesn't matter. You go ahead. Waste a little time.
I will repeat what he's saying that he thinks he heard me say, although he has bad hearing. It's all Broadway. It's all Broadway, right? If you're on a stage, you don't act on Broadway so that you can sell whatever you're doing to the first 5 rows.
You overact for the last row.
Yes, it's for grandma that's got bad eyes. So what he's saying is if you get hit, you have to overact it. So the theory I said with Thor was that I could take Thor in the most mundane situation and make him look cool, and the way that it worked was...
Mundane means a very simple, dull situation. For any DC readers out there. Agree that the supervillain is the most interesting one. So if you're an interesting person, and you must be to have asked a fascinating question like that, I think I would make you a supervillain. And I want anybody sitting near her to change his seat, move a little further away. We don't know how dangerous she may be. Good job. I was the editor and the writer at the Marvel things in the beginning, and I just kept doing it. I never thought that someday I'd be addressing an audience like this, or that Marvel would become so big. It was a job. I didn't want to get fired, and that's all it was. And it turned out to be something very nice, and I thank you all for that, because if you hadn't bought the books, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be worse.
All right, they're telling me we got 3 more questions, and then
How do you know there's only 3 more? What, something from up there came down and whispered that to you?
No, because when you're engaging these good people...
I didn't engage you. I don't know how you even got up here.